Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those of you who don't know what the hell you are yet. Hopalong PR here, and we are back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Okay, you literally just saw where we left off, so you're finally back. Niall! You sure know how to keep a fellow waiting. Hey, I know that voice. Good to see you, Niall. How have you been? Don't tell me you came here to see little old us. Okay, I won't tell you. I'm doing the interviews with the attorney contest for my article. Figured you folks would be my best bet for getting an inside story. So we get a chance to ambush you and do an interview at the hotel. You're way too good at your job, you know that? Well, it's not like we're not glad to see you, but this is you we're talking about. What's your angle? Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. Ha, you wound me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now this is, you think nothing of a news hound? We know you're nothing but a news hound. Not to mention the age difference. It's a little much for us to think of you as a brother. Oh, shut it. That's how you're going to be, that I'm leaving and you're coming with me. I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed. Good. We're halfway there then. There's a quaint little eatery right next to where I work. It's a perfect place to sit and talk about, you know, stuff and things. Oh, cool. This is a nice little place. The bar. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop. I'd explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brew here is amazing. Plus he took some advice from someone later on and added curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. It's like the atmosphere out here. Though personally, let's have a seat. Not so fast. We were just in that big mash. We're pretty damned hungry, and I'm not about to go smell food without eating. Dinner does sound lovely right about now. Damn kids, fine, I'll buy you dinner. While you're stuffing your face, you give me exclusive of any news you found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't it Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something else to work on. Come on, inside with both of you. But Dorothy is so good with you. You keep her in line and everything. Whew, food here was spicy. Tasty though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right. A good cup of coffee after a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Bah, way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't even know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal, and great meals don't come cheap. Okay, now you're saying something about an interview? I could write a story about extortion. Moving on, there's been much to confirm about the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorist. Well, I need to hear some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. I heard from a little Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get to the point. I know you got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. Just need to know how hard you're holding on. Wow, way to be blunt. Sounds like you already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. For that interview in our magazine, it seemed like the guy had been planning all his moves step by step. Right now, we can't say for sure that he's planning some sort of treason against the throne. But it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Dunnan. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acts like he owns Grensel Castle, all right. But I don't get his why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that. What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? We could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner, but anything we say from here on out is completely off the record. Hope you're ready for this. Ah, shit, I'm not really gonna like this, am I? But fine, say what you're gonna say. You said you were ready for this. That's just no way. Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. The Spec Ops soldiers were behind the Sky Bandit incidents as well as the arson, not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan is at the top of the chain of command, and even he basically was under arrest. And all the terrorist-style activities are being made to look like the guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough. You've made your point. Damn it all. Can't report a word of this. The Army censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Really? And I'm left with nothing to cover except the damn tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You got something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we need to make a move just to break the deadlock. You don't say. All right, then. Since I can't do anything to reporters, might as well pitch in. See what I can dig up. I got a few sources with fingers in places the guild would never go. That'd be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's the goodest chance ever to prove the pen really is mightier than the sword. Meow. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So, what do you want more information on? Well, the army movements would be good, and knowing whether or not the royal guardsmen have been arrested. Also, where General Morgan's being held. Got all that stuff I'm thinking about too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Yes. Maybe some background on something in the television? You mean like a background check? On Colonel Richard, Captain Amaltha, and 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy, and you know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. You can bet that the Colonel's working on the same principle. He's probably watching the fights tomorrow and the next day. Do you think you can manage it, Neil? I do know a few army folks. I can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up some profile info. Okay then, see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning that championship and filling me in on whatever you at the dinner party. Figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Ooh. See, this is how the press can work in favor of corruption. Oh, can, I say. More often than not, they're being paid by whoever's doing the corrupting, so meh. Well, all seems accounted for. Shall we be off? Match this afternoon, so we're free to do anything. Get our equipment, maybe even monster killing on the way. That's what we're after. I know exactly where to go. Told about the key to the sewers. You don't say. That's mighty interesting. There's some tough monsters down there. Maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth snacking out beneath the jeweled city. My adventurer's bosom strains for the corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided we have time. I think the entrance is just at the edge of the western block. So to the western block we go. And hopefully I can have the proper navigation skills to find it. I don't want to say that I'm bad with sense of direction, but if you guys watch One Piece, you know how well Zoro's navigation skills are, and yeah, that's about on par with my navigation skills. So is this? No, this isn't it. Over here, maybe? Harbor, blah. Oh, is it probably? It's probably down. Huh. House for sale. Easy conversion to restaurant. Yay! Okay, we're gonna be exploring the sewers in this level. I don't know how much of this I'll be editing, but I will do most of the exploration. I get into battles here and there, and it's not easy, and I don't get preemptive attacks. I'll probably just cut them out, because, I don't know, it just messes with the flow too much. Oh, I need to remember to heal after I get done in here. I can easily see that being a thing that will dick me over for the fighting contest. I've come to the conclusion that we will be fighting the Sky Bandits in the next round, and the Bracers will fight off against the Military Special Ops Division. We'll win our fight, but they'll lose theirs via actually losing because they're better or because the Bracers were tricked somehow. But that's just how I predict it going based on everything that's happened up until this point. Which I'm probably right, but I don't know. This game can and has done a few unexpected things here and there, which is always good.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Like, I know that everything will not be hashed out cleanly within this single game. That's why there are 2 sequel games. And I know the next immediate sequel is on Steam. I don't know if the other one, the third game, is or isn't. I know they don't have Trails of Cold Steel, though. That I do know for a fact. Okay, kids. Time for Labyrinth Navigation 101 with Hopalong. If you're ever in a maze and you don't know where to go, presuming that this is a fair maze and everything, just keep your left hand against the left wall and comb the entire dungeon that way. Sooner or later, you'll find your way out. Oi. Please let everybody survive. Yay! Stell's just kind of beat up, but I can live with that. Kira bomb. Cool. La Tira. Yeah! Oh, big monster. Cool. That means, oh, there's a quest of the, oh, shit. Travis, fast forward. That was surprisingly easy. Give me all that, sweet, sweet Setheth. Ooh, and good experience. Twofer! Ooh, and we're close to leveling up too. Yeah, just goodness all around. Hooray! Exterminated monsters in Gorenzel Sewer's West Block. Yay! Okay, yeah. Monster popped out of nowhere. Okay, left hand against the left wall. I don't want to go down there yet. Because there is an ornament in here that I really want. Because it's going to help with the final dungeon. I have a bad habit of looking up things, but thankfully I haven't looked up the plot points. Because there are certain things I'm willing to be let ruin for me in video games. Like some bullshit here and there for like quests or items that you can only have a chance at once. I might want to know about. But plot and stuff like that, I don't want to have ruined for me. The writers and developers took their time in crafting the game, so I just want to sit back and enjoy what they made. I don't want any spoilers for that. Ooh, was this in... It was. Maybe I'm just back at the start. Yep. Okay, so since this was the first way down, let's go ahead and follow it. Oh, cool. Wait, what the fuck did I just get? It was a long worded item. Chomping spare rib. That's what I got. So sassy with the treasure chests. Okay, so that's one of the three paths down covered. So let's go ahead and check the others now. Yeah, certainly those two aren't connected or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Or was anything? No, because it's, yeah. Traversing the sewers is not fun, but oh well. Nah. Ooh, is this it? No, seriously. Is this it? Is this all we can do right now? Oi. No. I don't want to just accept it as that. Did I not go somewhere? think I covered all the areas. Unless there was some area back where the monster chests were. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. Yeah, I want those. I can't have those yet, apparently. That's very unfortunate. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, well, it's fine. I can just do that. All right, so let's get out of here since we explored everything that we can at the current point in time. Yep, there's nothing more. Man. There's something, unless there's something even further back here. Ah. I need to quit running into things. That'd just be tremendously helpful. Are you kidding me? It's still registered as an object. Ooh. This is up to the top, I think. Was there anything? Dang it. Meh. Oh well. I'm sure that'll be a dungeon very, very soon. So, I'll get my treasure then. Till then, I guess we'll have to, do things like plot and... I don't know how much longer or how many more episodes I'm going to have, because I know we're getting close to the end. And I'm planning on making these, last few episodes longer than what I had been. Because, well, it feels like it should lead up to the finale. Like you should get more for each episode until then. Or maybe I'm in the wrong with that and that's just flawed thinking. I don't know. So, let's just progress. Progress. That doesn't even sound like a word to me anymore. It's that bad. Because I think we've all experienced in our life where we use a word so much it doesn't sound like a word. I know the word fall, leaf, and door, and I think bowl, I had used at different points in my life so much it just stopped sounding like a real word and more like a noise. Master Zane, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the area's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? Bring it on! Your waiting room is the blue team room, just on this inside. Okay, so, oh, there you are. Dorothy! Hey, Dorothy, what's up? Short time no see. Seeing as you only saw each other in Zeiss. Yeah, I know. Never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since you got in so much trouble after you boarded that factory ship. So much trouble? Well, this bears investigation. Whoa, wait, Dorothy. Can you maybe save that conversation for later? I was gonna say, your friends look kind of familiar. Can you crawl and carving at the base of voice? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed each other near the hot springs. Oh, I remember now. The drink and run guy and the bear in Eastern clothing. So Stella and Joshua fighting alongside with you in competition? Yep. We're on Zane's team, the bear in Eastern clothing, as you put it. What about you? Are you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Neil told me this morning that I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as you said you were. It's gonna make some for perfect pictures. I hope so. Oh yeah, isn't Neil with you? I guess he had something important to check up on. I think he was up all night wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. Told me that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance. I see. Well, he wanted me to pass a message to you. He wants you to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Okay, we'll go after today's matches. Ah, serious conversation, my old nemesis. Well, don't let it get you down. Purr. Meow. Would you stop it? Doesn't have anything to do with you. How very cruel, Estelle. Our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday. And I merely refused to be discarded by a circumstance that affords me no immediate use. Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle, I had no idea. Isn't he a little old for you, though? He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way. I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat so I can get the best shots. Be rooting for you guys. Good luck. So we're gonna be in the same room as the guild, other guild members. Between her and Oliver, I just get so drained. Means we're relying too much on stress match. She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. Most of the photographs have been published in the liberal news lately, were taken by her. Impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure she's watching our fight. That our fight is one worth taking pictures of. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know who we're facing, but we need to get psyched. Yeah, we're gonna be taking on a bunch of psychopaths. But Estelle, you're a bunch of psychopaths. Sociopaths, not psychopaths. I get my path mixed up every now and then. It's not gonna show us who we're in the waiting room with, is it? No, well, maybe. I don't know. Ugh, they're late. Match is due to start soon, so where's the other team? It is kind of strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... Come on, get a move on. We're moving. Quit rushing us, all right? Why do things have to turn out like this? Oh, wow. This is the Sky Bandits, so we're not fighting them. You. So was your team. Should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion. We won't be fighting a lot of you today after all. So you just got lucky this time. We'll get matched up with you so we give the she-man there a lesson. Oh, you did not. Hey, no idle chatter. Did you forget it's only His Excellency's generosity that's keeping you in the competition? Calm out, soldier. You don't need to worry about this. Have we not been well behaved so far? I just hope you decide to keep it that way until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. Don't you make any trouble, and we won't make trouble for you. I don't think there will be a problem. They want to clobber us tomorrow after all. I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even start imagining that you have the chance of escaping. We know already. We're not idiots. You guys are a real eyesore, so why don't you just go already? You little. Don't let the kid provoke you. Don't try any funny business. What's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition? Is it really because Duke Dunnan allowed it? Yeah, it seems that way. It's probably called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, our lighter our sense gets. You gotta be kidding me. That's a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. So it seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you don't see us complaining. I'd rather work off my sentence than spend in prison. But then, that's not the only reason. It's supposed to mean. Shut it. Ain't your business. So if you're not here to fight us, then you're here to take on the special ops soldiers. How? Damn straight we are. They were supposed to be our allies, and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand the intelligence division's influence and tossed us aside. We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. That really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn pity. You owe us, and don't you forget it. What do you mean by that? Don't you remember the last time we met? It's a bad thing if you know who found out that you snuck into the Lyston Fortress. Oh. We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. You ought to thank us. Indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourselves. This really sounds interesting. I'd love to hear more. You hush. It was nothing. Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the martial arts competition. Start by announcing the fight card for the 5th match. South side from the Cavalard Republic. Zane. Kurt. Here we go. We're going to be fighting against Karna's crew. Won't be easy. We'll make sure we don't get in Zane's way. No need to be so cautious. Your assistants will be as good as fully fledged bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning. Right. We'll do our best. Let us be off to glory. Okay. So, yeah, I'm getting the episode here because the fight's probably not going to be that short. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.